Welcome back to the channel. I'm Chase and this is All Things Random. What do you get when you combine a watch that offers not only a time, but a alarm, a dual time, a stopwatch, and a countdown timer with the tactical sort of subdued black dial and case, and it only costs $16. Well, I would call that a steal. Now today we are getting into this bad boy right here and why I've been wearing it for the past week and a half at work, and I will be wearing it from here on out. Let's just flip the camera around and hop right into the review. Okay, and this is what we're looking at today. This is the CKE, and this is specifically a tactical style watch from Amazon. Now this was only $15 or $16. I'll leave a link down in the description. Non-affiliate on Amazon, so don't worry, I won't make a dime on it. But I really want to try a practical, everyday, cheap watch for work. Some of you guys know I'm a police officer with the Anchorage Police Department here in Alaska. And honestly, I really just wanted a watch that I could wear every day, that I wouldn't really have to be worried about, you know, beating up, but I needed something that offered a few things. One, you need to have a timer. Now, anybody who's been a police officer knows that you'd have to do something called SFSTs or standardized field sobriety tests. These offer different things, one of which it requires you to count to 30 seconds, and you need at least something that documents. And in this millennial Gen Z generation, everybody pulls out their phone, but I prefer to use my watch, so it doesn't look like I'm basically one of those guys. So let's just go through the functions of this watch real quick. Now it does offer the day, the month, and the day right there along the top, 3 o'clock, and then the seconds running down at the bottom. Really like the fact this is like a reversed LCD, so it's black on sort of a white or gray, as opposed to the other version, which is gonna be the opposite, which is gonna be like a gray on black. Now hit the mode once and you go into an alarm, hit the mode again, and you go into the stopwatch. Now you can hit the stopwatch right there. Start, stop, reset. Easy functions right there. Hit it again, you have a dual time. It's really cool to see this watch has 2 time zone functions. Again, 15 bucks, but it doesn't take a lot of technology to put it in an LCD module. However, not a lot of watches offer it at this price point. Hit it again, you have a countdown timer. Now specifically, I have this set to 5 minutes. Now I could go ahead and reset it, so I'm gonna push down this right here, and I can go through, and let's just say I need to do a 15-minute countdown. Okay, and then you hit the start, and you now have a 15-minute countdown timer. Really cool, easy to reset. Again, every feature on this watch is what you'd expect from something that can be used day to day. And again, it's only 15 bucks. Now, this thing does have a resin plastic case, and the footprint on this is gonna be 48 millimeters in diameter, and that is, of course, circular. So, is this worth the money? 50 meters of water resistance, honestly, I really think it is. Because, like I said, I've been wearing it for a solid week and a half. No issues with the face. In fact, I'm gonna go ahead and be honest with you. Because I knew I was doing this review, I left the sticker on the front, but it was never really noticeable. But I didn't get any scratches on it, nothing like that. And honestly, this thing looks pretty awesome and tactical. Now this is just a quick short review because I have a different watch that I really want to review. Not this $15 tactical watch, but a $80 compass watch that's coming in the next few days. Only because, will that one save my life? I don't know. Is this one going to save my life? No, it will not. Let's just put it on the wrist real quick so you guys can get an understanding of what it looks like on the wrist. Okay, and here's what the watch looks like on my 7¼ inch wrist. And I can tell you on the supplied strap, it's extremely comfortable. Now, it only has one strap loop right here, but honestly, it's extremely comfortable. The pure fact that it has all these different holes for adjustment means it's gonna fit your wrist perfectly fine, offers micro adjustment on the fly, which a lot of watches do not. One of the things that this watch does have that I like and don't like at the same time is a way to do a backlight illumination. Before I show you that, let's go ahead and just go through the functions right here so you understand what it's like on the wrist. Stopwatch, boom, easy, reset, go to dual time. Dual time is extremely easy. If you ever want to set this watch, you just press a reset, hold it down for about 4 or 5 seconds, it'll start cycling through, not a big deal. Timer, also awesome to have, especially when you have something like standardized field sobriety test, and then back to the standard watch setting. Now, honestly, this is so cool, so tactically looking, but how about the illumination? Let's just go ahead and right now turn off all the lights in the studio and let's light this bad boy up. Now, before we go ahead and start, it only illuminates from one side, and that is basically the old style classic LED light from the corner, but it lights up the entire thing surprisingly well. Let's go ahead and turn everything off. Okay, so here we are back without all the studio lighting. Let's just go ahead and light this thing up. So the light is up here in the corner, so let's press that. And you can see it illuminates quite nicely. Now it only does 2 seconds at a time, but if you look, it's so bright that it lights up the entire face without any problems at all. I'm just gonna go ahead and keep pressing this so it keeps it illuminated. You can see that in the darkness, and this isn't even completely darkness, but this thing lights up so well that it's very legible, but it's not overly bright. It seems overly bright with a camera, but honestly, it's not. I think this thing is pretty great for what it is. Now, to me, it's quite funny because for so long I've argued with people about spending more money on watches. In fact, I even did a video of why you're better off spending more money on a more expensive, more durable watch than it is to buy a bunch of cheap watches that will damage over time. Well, honestly, I think this $16, $15 watch from Amazon hits the sweet spot for a lot of people who are in a tactical environment. Now, I don't want to necessarily damage my Hamilton Big Khaki Pilot, which I've worn for years, but this thing just offers, again, that coolness factor that a lot of other watches can't. Now, I do have a mountaineering watch that I will be reviewing in the next few days. I think I have a video in between this video and that video that I'll be doing a Movo smartphone vlogging kit first. I think I'll be releasing that in 2 days. Then I will be releasing the mountaineering watch that offers a barometer, an altimeter, a compass, and it's like 80 bucks on Amazon. I'm gonna do an unboxing, then I'm gonna take that thing out in the middle of nowhere and see if I can actually survive. I'm gonna put my life on the line for that $80 watch, but I'll also have a compass in hand just in case it wants to kill me and I can actually do a reverse azimuth out with my general compass. So if you like videos like this, hit that subscribe button down below, leave a comment of the content you guys would like to see on this channel. I have a lot of videos coming up in the future to include those videos that I just mentioned and a lot of videos after that. Basically a video every 2 to 3 days for the next 1 to 2 months. I have it all listed out and there's just so much stuff coming out, so make sure you guys are hitting that notification bell so that you guys can be notified when I drop that next video. Until next time.